block is from the Jelly Roll Illusions pattern. It's a free download from Moda Fabrics, and I'll have a link in the description and also have a link here on the QR code. The difference between this block and in the pattern from Moda is the pattern from Moda is 14 inches and I wanted a 12-inch block. Here is the information about the pattern and the download. In this block, we're going to use the stitch and flip method or the folded corner clipper. The link to the stitch and flip tutorial, and there's also a link to the folded corner clipper tutorial. This is a tool. There are similar tools that will do the same thing, but I'm more familiar with this. Let's look at our patches. Patch A is a 2 by 3 inch finished rectangle. We'll cut 2.5 inches from the lengthwise grain and 3.5 inches from the crosswise grain. We'll need 4 patches for the background and 8 patches for the star points. Patch B is a 2-inch finished square, and we'll cut our squares 2.5 inches. We'll need 13 assorted patches. This is for the patchwork in the center and in the corners. And 8 patches for the background. And these patches go in the stitch and flip for the star points. The last patch, C, is a 3-inch finished square, and we'll cut 3.5 inches square. And we'll need 4 patches from the background, and these are the corners, and we also have a stitch and flip corner on these corner blocks. Here are the fabrics I have chosen, the background, and these will be the star points. Here are my patchwork squares, and then my corner tips, and the background squares, and then the large background squares for the corner. First thing we're going to do is piece this 9 patch for the center using the 2.5 inch scraps. You can use jelly roll pieces or scraps because they're 2.5 inches. Then we'll piece the corner units using stitch and flip or folded corner, and then we'll piece the star point units using stitch and flip or folded corner. I'll briefly show you how the stitch and flip method works and the folded corner clipper method. For the stitch and flip, you take your square and lay it right sides together, and you'll draw a diagonal line on the square. Then you'll stitch just to the right of that diagonal line. I don't stitch right on it, I stitch a little bit over. Here's a little bit closer view. And then what you're going to do is cut off 1/4 inch away from the line. And then when you open it up and press it, it has this little chisel look. And I'll press my seams open. One thing you have to watch when you're doing these star points is you need to have them going in opposite directions. You see how this picture here shows this is angled from the upper left to the lower right, and this is angled from the lower left to the upper right. You'll have to have 4 of these and 4 of these. Take care to watch the direction. What we're going to do with a folded corner is we want this part to be cut off. So I'm going to rotate this, and I'm going to draw a line. You don't have to draw a line, but I'm just going to draw the line so I can show you what I'm doing. This is the direction I want it to go. I know now that I've got it positioned in the right way. This is a 2.5 inch square. You line up the top of this ruler with the edge of the square, and then this 2.5 inch measurement here and this little measurement up here. It sort of goes just around the square, and then you're going to just cut it. And this does the same thing, only it gives you a seam allowance before you stitch. This, you get your seam allowance after you stitch. So that's the difference between stitch and flip and folded corner. The center 9 patch is done. These are the corner units that we did stitch and flip with. So we'll just put these in the corners. And here are the star points. They'll go like this. We'll put those, let's put these first. And then our star points will go like this. Oops, this goes here. And now we'll just sew the rows together and finish the block. Thanks for watching.